So today I'm going to be showing you how to airbrush this eye look, which utilizes all the shades from the Candy collection. So if you are interested, please keep watching. Okay, so just a quick introduction to the Candy collection. The Candy collection is a collection that Dinair came out for the Valentine's Day holiday. I'm just going to go over the colors in the collection now, just because, you know, the reason why I get turned off a lot by the color collections is because I'm not exactly sure what the colors are going to look like. I don't know if you've had this problem, but I've had this problem where I think one color looks a certain way and then when I get it in person it looks totally different. It's not with all of Dinair's colors, just a few of them. I don't know why that is, but you know, computers, your site, all that kind of stuff can all play factors in that. So there's probably no way to get it perfect. But like I said, that's why I'm kind of skeptical about buying certain collections with different colors. But at least this way you'll get to see what the colors look like in person and decide if you want to get this kit for yourself. So the first shade in this collection is called Let's Kiss. It's a nice soft brown hue. This is of course a Colair shade, so it is very pigmented and full of shimmer. The next shade is called Hug Me. It reminds me of Pink Blossom, just a very more pigmented version of that color, but it has a nice pink tone to it that's very beautiful. The next shade that I'm going to show you is called Be Mine, and this shade has like a smoky purple tone, but it's got that iridescence of this very beautiful vibrant purple hue. The next shade in this collection is called Too Hot, and it's a glamour shade. It's like almost like a peachy red tone. It's actually really sweet of a color. The next color is called Cutie Pie, and it kind of reminds me of a little bit of a darker version of lilac. So this color would be perfect as well, but it is a matte color. So that's all the colors that came in the collection. It's an absolutely beautiful collection. Hopefully with this tutorial you can actually decide if it's something that you want to add to your collection. So without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial. So the first shade I'm going to apply is called Be Mine, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that from the outer corner of my eyelid and blend it toward the middle of my eyelid. I'm also going to make sure to blend this color up toward my transitions. It's such a beautiful color and I think it would be perfect in the position that I'm applying it. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to build layer upon layer of the shade. Then I'm going to go ahead and take just my stencil here to create a sharp edge as I blend that out toward the outer corner of my eyelid. Now, if you are new to my eyeshadow videos, my compressor dial is at 10 o'clock. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and continue to define this color. Now I want to go ahead and blend it out so this will serve as the base of the outer V of my eye. And by creating that very sharp line, what it'll do is go ahead and give the eyes a little bit of a lift. Then I'm just going to go ahead and lightly pull back on the lever just to go ahead and blend this color up into my transition. Now I'm going to apply another color in my transition, so I'm not going to go ahead and take it over too much. The next color I'm going to apply is called Cutie Pie, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that in the mid-lid and blend it really nicely into that Be Mine shade. Now Cutie Pie is a matte shade, so blending that in with the shimmer shade makes a perfect balance of shimmer and matte, which I think is wonderful about this collection, is that it includes both shimmer and matte colors. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to apply it on my lid and then just blend it up lightly to my transition, just to make sure that everything that I apply is nice, and it's nice and evenly blended. Let's just put it that way. Now the next shade I'm going to apply is to the inner corner of my eyelid, and this is called Hug Me, I believe, and it's a nice soft pink hue that's got a lot of metallic shimmers in it. Actually reminds me, like I said before, of a more pigmented version of Pink Blossom. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the inner corner of my eyelid and then blend it up toward my transition, of course, just to make sure everything's nice and evenly blended. And this will serve as a really beautiful highlight to go ahead and highlight my eyes when the light hits it. I'm also going to go ahead and apply this to my tear ducts as well as my brow bone, just for that added shimmer as the light hits my eyes. It'll bring the focus to my eyes more. I'm also going to go ahead and just stretch the skin on my eye just a little bit to go ahead and apply this shade on the inner corner of my lower lash line. The next color I'm going to apply is called Too Hot, and I'm just going to apply this color starting from the top of the outer V on my eye and just blend it in through the transition all the way toward the Hug Me on the inner part of my transition. This color is very beautiful, and like I said, it's a matte shade, so you can start off very sheer and add to increase the intensity of the color. So when applying color to the transition, you really want to make sure that you practice that lever control and just slightly pull back on the lever just to release small amounts of pigment at a time. That'll give you that nice blended look that we want in that area. The next color I'm going to apply is called Let's Kiss, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the help of my airliner stencil, just the curved end, to go ahead and create a nice bold look, or a nice bold line on the lower lash line with this color. And this color is a very beautiful hue. It has little hints of purple but mostly brown, and it's nice and soft, so I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line. And then I'm also going to take this color and apply it just to the natural fold of my eyelid, just on that outer corner where the outer V is. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that just to deepen the color. Now I don't want to apply too much because I don't want to cover it completely. Next I'm going to apply airliner, and as you can see I want that nice smoky effect, so I'm not going to lay it flat on my eye. And here I'm just applying jet black, and as you see me doing, just creating that nice pointed, almost triangular shape here. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to line the outer corner of my eye that way, and then just connect it in just by freehanding it. That way the line looks like it follows through. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do with my airliner this time. So this is the finished look. I hope you give this look a try. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.